All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's talk about Remy Ma and Papoose. Remy Ma and Papoose. Who is Remy Ma? Who is Papoose? Well, Remy Ma is an American rapper. She's the young lady right next to my head, right there. The husband, ex-husband to be, is Papoose. Papoose waited. Remy Ma caught a serious case years ago. I think she gave somebody an upper fade with a glass, with a bottle of glass. So somebody got hurt real badly. She ended up in jail. I think she went to jail for 10 years, something like that. I don't know, 6 years. She used 6 years. And Papoose was so, you know, Papoose was there, waited for her while she was away. Papoose was very loyal to her fault. When she came out, everybody praised Papoose. Everybody said, Papoose is that man. He waited for her. I said, make sure you know what you are doing. You know the same thing with Cassie and Alex Fine, the new husband. I said, I pray for him. Oh, I hope he knows what is. It's when you are carrying that kind of emotional weight, it is a lot. Don't come back later and say, I did this for you, I did this for that. It's not going to fly. You will just be called a manipulator. And this is what a lot of Mr. Nice guys do. They come back later on and they try to collect on all their investment. And I said, I thought you were being nice. No, 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 it was an investment. Oh, so you were doing it because for yourself. You were just being selfish. Instead of you just be upfront, just be you. Well, I don't necessarily think they're pretending always, but the nice guys are very dangerous people. All right, because they will expect you to reciprocate just as much. Whatever as much means in their head, they expect you to reciprocate as much. Now, I don't know if Papoose is one, but he's given Mr. Nice Guys. So today, as of today, well, yesterday, this young lady in red, she's the side chick, official side chick now. They're dating. I call her side chick because, and I say official because I'm being respectful, because she's publicly dating somebody's husband, ex-husband to be, but at least their ex-husband to be. So that situation is supposed to be over. Some maybe like last year or something like that. There's a guy that completely exposed one of the battle rappers, street battle rappers, completely exposed Remy Ma, messing around with Remy Ma, that Remy Ma had been seeing somebody else. Okay, apparently the guy was in the battle with Papoose. Papoose is known as one of the greatest, one of the best. Don't let me say one of the greatest. One of the best battle rappers out of Nigeria, out of I was about to say Nigeria, out of New York City. And actually, I'm not sure if it's New York City, but somewhere in the East Coast. But he never really became a big star on his own. What really made him become a household name is Remy Ma. Okay, remember Lean Back, Lean Back, Lean Back. Remy Ma, Fat Joe, right? Remy Ma is big, and he was able to tap into that. But people who are hardcore hip hop heads, they probably know him. I don't know one single song by Papoose. So, but we can use me as yardstick because I'm not really hip hop at all. So what are you, Ola? You're not hip hop. I am 80s, 90s R&B. Okay, that's it right there. Okay, that's it. The furthest I can go into the future is R. Kelly, and you cannot judge me or drag me for that either. He's serving his time. He did the crime. He's serving his time. So anyway, um, let me see. Antonia, First Lady. I'll come to that case in a second here. Um, so Papoose, right? Papoose. So Remy Ma is talking for the first time. She decided to talk. So I'm gonna play this video and then we'll talk.
Nobody shouldn't have any ill will towards me because I ain't do nothing to nobody. Nobody in the whole situation should have any ill will towards me. Nobody. I mean, you're just you're punching the air that my air. I've never breathed so freely in my life. Okay, I I couldn't take it anymore. I said, "Hey, this ain't what it is. We can't keep doing this." We talking about people being truthful. Truthful?
All right, so let me pause. I'm gonna pause and play. If you want to watch the whole video, go find it somewhere on the internet. But she's saying some things here that I want to highlight. Oftentimes people say somebody cheated and somebody blah 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 they cheated. You guys spend so much time consuming infidelity based stuff. Okay, and oftentimes the issues are deeper than whatever it looks like on the surface, especially when people are talking about, so she cheated on him, whatever, blah blah blah, right? Some people say, well, if you have not officially separated yet, you cannot be with another person. Well, that's your own personal rules and laws. The reality is that an average person who feels like they are done with a relationship, they will do all the wrong things even if it feels right. No, sorry, they will do all the wrong things if it feels right. Okay, and they will justify it. And if you don't let them justify it, you'll be on your own. Okay, that's just how the human brain works. Okay, they that's why I said don't worry about all that right and wrong stuff, because the reality is that people's feelings is really all you should be paying attention to, because if they feel right, they will do it all, they will do everything you want even if it's wrong. They will do everything you want for you even if it's wrong. So you can actually be on the receiving favor side of that if you just understand that people's feelings matter. It includes you, your own feeling, the one you are camouflaging as logic. Yeah, that one too is feelings. Yes, it matters, and that's what you should be paying attention to. And stop lying to yourself and telling people to turn off feelings. That's unrealistic expectations of human beings. They're not capable of turning feelings off. The best they can do is lie to themselves, calling themselves logical. That's the best. Okay. Some people can express more emotionally ways, in more emotional ways, but doesn't mean they don't have emotions. Okay. Or it doesn't mean they lack emotions. All right. So she's saying that she was done. A lot of time, what I've had, or situations I've had lots of, is men that will come to me and say, well, we're not done. No, but remember you told me like 6 months ago she said she wanted out of the marriage. You remember that? Oh yeah, but doesn't mean we're done. No, that time you were 6 months late. She was done 6 months before that. Oh god. Like, but that's not fair. Oh, you want fairness. Oh. Okay, fairness. Oh, okay. All right. You want fairness, or you want your power back? Not power over her, but your own power. It's confusion. People are confused with this, Like, no, let's be fair. Well, it's too late because they don't want to be fair. Okay. What is she saying? She's still talking.
The truth, you will probably literally like people will cry. Nobody shouldn't have any ill will towards me because I ain't do nothing to nobody.
Okay.
Nobody, if they knew the truth. Like literally.
She said if people knew the truth, because Papoose had been he's talked on a few platforms, I think. I haven't paid attention to it. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. And if you tell me I should have done my research before the show, your papa. Okay. Your papa. Thank you, Tonya. Thank you for that kind comment. Thank you. If you come to my comment and tell me I should have done my research before the show, your papa. Okay. All right. So I think Papoose had been talking. He's done most talking so far. So people are sympathizing with him. I always tell you, the best the public can give you is sympathy. They're not capable of empathizing with you. They can't really help you. Okay. You need real empathy. You need people that understand where you're coming from. You need people that understand that and then hand you the tools to navigate out of that funk so that you can actually have a wholesome life. But sympathy of the public can only do so much, right? You can throw this girl under the bus all you want, but bottom line is that she was done. How she went about it, could she be better with it? Yeah, but when we're in the funk, most people we all make a mess out of the situation because we don't know what we're doing oftentimes, right? So does that justify it? No, I'm saying you're still stuck on justification and fairness, and that's not helping you. Instead of looking for your own power, you're still stuck on justification and fairness. And unfortunately, this is not the court of law. Even if you go to court, you can only go as far as civil. Right? You can't take this to a criminal court. right? They can owe you money, child support. Maybe they can take some visitations away from them, whatever. You can drag each other. The government will allow you to drag yourself as much as you want to drag yourself. That's the best they can do. Okay? But you're not going to put anybody in jail because they broke your heart. It's just not going to happen. What should that tell you? Okay? There's no way around this. Okay? All right, so hit the like button, hit the like button. I'm supposed to finish this, but this is getting sweet. Button. So, but this is an example of what people go through and they don't know what to do with this. This girl was done long before Papoose realized that, yeah, that is over.
Literally cry. Like cry. Cry. I look at it now and I feel sorry for old girl. Like I feel sorry for her.
That's the
because
side
I
chick.
know the circles that's being ran and wrapped around over there. Like
she says she feels sorry for Clarissa. Clarissa is a boxer, by the way. Clarissa is so excited about the relationship. New puppy love that her and Papoose found. And, so of course she's excited. So she was on the radio yesterday with the Breakfast Club. And she had a few things to say, slight here and there. She tried not to touch on it, but she did, wrong move, but she's excited. What can when somebody's in love, they're in love. Now they'll call themselves logical later on after they don't collect, but it's okay. So she's saying she feels sorry for her, because part of yali, I don't know how to say that in English. If you come into somebody's situation and you're now the newfound fave on the street, you go collect. Yeah. You probably should enjoy the sex. Just understand that whatever happened there before, you go collect.
Sorry, yo.
Hey, it's okay. Love hurts. Somebody said love should not hurt. What do you mean? Human beings hurt each other. They hurt the people the closest to them. It's just what it is, right? So, hurt people too, right? So she's still talking. She says she feels sorry for Clarissa because Clarissa is excited right now and she's done, but they have kids together. Let's keep listening.
I would cry. I feel bad. Stop calling me. Hello.
Is that Bronx?
Oh,
accent?
I'm on live. I thought you was calling me to tell me to get off live.
She said, I've never breathed so
How am I
freely.
going outside? Because I'm not sitting.
When a woman said, I feel smothered, or a person, because some men say that, but it's usually women that are ready to dump you, that will say they feel smothered, right? She said, I've never breathed so freely on top of somebody else's bola, but again, there's a good likelihood that she was done, and the guy refused, like, no, we're not done. And now it feels like somebody took his rights away from him. You should at least divorce me. So now he's dating somebody else without divorce. She's asking him to please sign the divorce papers now. And he's like, no, I'm gonna paint this relationship all over your face in public. Anyway.
Here telling y'all everything that happened. That in a marriage, if you've never been married, you understand? If you've never been married, you wouldn't understand the bond that's supposed to be between two people, if they knew the truth. Like literally cry. I look at it now and I feel sorry for old girl. Like I feel sorry for her because I know the circles that's being ran and wrapped around over there. Like I would cry.
No, she's in love. It is what it is. You two move on. She's in love.
You wouldn't understand that. You wouldn't understand. Hold on, what you say?
So this is Shalaye mode. Once you enter Shalaye mode like this,
We go explain because no evidence.
She's doing a live session. She's explaining to people, a bunch of people that have, she tried for more than a year, I think, right now. She's tried, but Yeah, she's crumbled under the pressure. So now she's explaining to a person, a random stranger on the internet. But it's content for us. But this is what it looks like. It says after staying quiet for months, Remy Ma let it all out in an unfiltered. Wow, this is longer than I thought. Remy Ma let it all out in an unfiltered. Let me see here. In an unfiltered Instagram live that shook the internet for over an hour, the Bronx rapper opened up about her split from her husband, Papoose, slammed false rumors about her health, and directly addressed Clarissa Shields. Remy Ma didn't mince words. She revealed the couple has been separated since May 2022 and is currently she said they slept in 2 different bedrooms since May 2022. If you're sleeping in two different bedrooms with your girl, maybe it's just silent treatment. It's just silent treatment. You didn't expect it to go so far. And wait, just keep doing that. I don't know why you think that's sustainable, but keep doing it because something is going to break at some point. By the way, it broke already. Okay, anything past 3 months, personal philosophy, personal. You can borrow it. If you haven't had sex for more than 3 months, and it's not because of medical reasons, and you're sleeping in 2 different bedrooms, that marriage was over. But what about the paper? You should file divorce. No, that's just paperwork. By the way, after you sign that paper and it's finalized, you have children together, you're still stuck together anyway. But you see that romantic thing that you are feeling entitlement to, a sense of entitlement towards, lose it. It's over. It's been obviously over. Okay, so but that same controlling behavior will not let you let it go. And then you come out to the public and try to paint the picture that this person cheated. There's a good chance you both cheated on each other, okay? And cheating is not always sexual, right? But you cheated each other out of life, right? That's what you should be paying attention to than a matter of Papoose and prick. You're more concerned about somebody inserted Papoose to prick or somebody was masturbating somebody's mind sexually. That's the only one that you call cheating. What about the fact that you guys have been cheating each other out of life and you call it marriage? Either by way of small silent treatment, emotional abuse here and there. Every time you said something slightful against the other person, every time you're caught up in your feelings and you just want to be selfish for an extended period of time. That's cheating. That is cheating. So the idea that you expect that person to stay there and be waiting for you, that's called the Lulu now. She said, I've never breathed so freely. So they've been separated since May 2022 and is currently awaiting finalization of their divorce. She retained a lawyer but claims Papoose has yet to do the same. So the same behavior is yet to retain a lawyer, according to her at least, right? And no, she's not holding up the process. She wants peace, not problems. She says, I'm the most content and at peace I've been in a long time. Well, she's doing Shalaye too. Yeah. She's doing Shalaye too. It's tough. It's tough on people when they're going through this kind of stuff.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, it's tough. But I think that marriage was over a long time ago before the whole world said, oh, she cheated on him. And a lot of men are in denial when they find this out. And then suddenly they wake up and they want to put it together and it's just too late. Or maybe they go through backs and forth. They had one sex, every other sex every night, and she's still confused. She's like, I think I'm done with this, right? Let's keep playing a little bit more.
Listen. I know what people care about. That man, he cares about what y'all think. I don't care about what y'all think. Like,
yes,
unfortunately, not trying to be funny.
Stop
I
the
appreciate
cap.
my fans, the people that are actually my fans and that love
Yes,
me.
you do. Yes, you do.
You understand?
Yes, you do. You do.
But I don't care what people think. Can't nobody with a revolving door on a coochie tell me I'm for the streets. I've been with the same man.
Okay.
I was with the same man for almost 20 years. Can't nobody tell me I'm for the street and make me feel some type of way? Are you crazy? Can't nobody tell me, oh, you fumbled it. It's so funny watching people like, you had a good husband. He's only had one wife. The only person that can tell y'all if he's a good husband or not
is the wife.
wouldn't understand that. And when he was, I told y'all that. I told y'all when she was cool, when she was like, when it was what I thought it was, I kept it a being. When it's not, when it wasn't, I ain't say nothing. I dealt with it. I dealt with it. I ain't never met a bitch. I've been waiting for somebody to just use a little bit of common sense. I ain't never met a female who has a perfect dude that takes care of her, helps her financially, emotionally, physically, is there for you, treats you like this wonderful thing, right? And you just say, you know what? I don't care. Fuck this whole shit. Who does that? No.
Logical people, but no one is logical. All of us are liars when it comes to logic, but I get what she's saying.
Nobody. Nobody. Oh, everyone looks so much happier now. Girl.
If you don't get the
Girl.
hell,
Man. And when he was, don't nobody fall in love faster than somebody with nowhere to stay.
don't nobody fall in love faster than somebody with nowhere to stay.
The fuck? The fuck?
What does that mean? Was he homeless or was she homeless? Which one? Who is in love?
I literally told him.
Is that her saying I took him in?
Every time your current come up says my name or does something that I feel is trying to.
Okay, he's homeless because he doesn't have a home to come to, a girl to come to, so he fell in love with the other girl so fast. That makes sense.
Attack me in any type of way, I'ma drag you. I'ma drag you. And I haven't even been dragging him. Bad enough, you got my daughter's mom out here looking crazy because you refuse to tell people, hey, me and Rem haven't even slept in the same bed since May 2022.
Wow.
You don't want to tell nobody that. You were so wrapped up in the whole black love thing. That was your thing.
Ouch. There was one time they were parading. If you go to Black Love, they were there. I think they were there. But they had like this hats, the Black Love hats. Everybody was so happy. Let me see if I can find. They were so happy. Got to be careful with this thing. So Black Love Papoose. That was the thing. They were selling hats. They were they even did a whole song called Black Love. Oh, look at this. Look at this right here. And I'm not gonna play it because of copyright thing, but let me see if I can find an image. Let's see it. They were so in love. She say, Ninja, that was your thing. That was all you. That must hurt.
That was the only thing you had. And I realized that. And I
Basically, it wasn't bringing in any income. That was your thing.
respected that. You know what? I don't need to be out here telling people you ain't this and you ain't got this and you ain't doing this and you ain't.
Oh, so it wasn't shit, according to her. But they were just,
that. Whoever get you, they'll see. They'll see. I seen one of these. She was like, she said there was others. Who are they? I want to know. Do your own homework.
So she said she's not going to tell on him. Anyway, let me see.
No. Well, why she outed me? Well, why she outed me? Because you loud. I know he cares about his personal image and what people think. I needed that. Expected that.
All right, so I'm looking at this comment. Somebody said, I don't even care for Remy, but she looks good and her skin is clear, so I believe her. Okay. That's weird. Believe her because of her skin. Someone said, I'm married, and the first thing I noticed was she went the route of zero accountability. Makes it hard to credit anything afterwards. There's a lot of lame married people. Some of them have been married for 60 years. This don't mean shit, okay? It doesn't mean you have the game, bro, to know anything. You have unrealistic expectations from a complete stranger. She owes you no accountability. I can pick out what she's accountable for just by listening to her express herself the way she wants to express herself. All right, I'm not expecting her to come in and paint herself badly. That is your unrealistic expectation. What I can tell is that there's a lot of men that their wife dumped them a long time ago, and they are holding on to titles and what is right and wrong, and yeah, there's a lot of men that are dealing with that. So they all come out and try to play the victim. Yeah, a lot of men, they fall into this, and that's all I'm saying. You know, are they supposed to let you know and instead of cheat, just leave? Yes, but that's not the reality. What are you gonna do with the reality? That's your power. What would you do with the reality? You don't get to control how morally standing a person that don't care anymore is. Remember, they have their own consequences, and wait for it patiently, but get your own power. And it's definitely not in holding somebody who doesn't care accountable. You're wasting your time. While our society is like, this is not just society. Start from your community. You lost your household. Let's start from there first. Just wish this would have stayed private. It's not anyone else's business. I know she started to do shalaye, but she tried. All of us will fall for this, all of us. You can crumble under the pressure of the comments.
You are going to lose it. Let the poor breathe.
Yeah, so hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your. What do you think about all that? What are your thoughts around that? I just think a lot of people are delusional when it comes to this relationship of a thing. They want it to be dutiful, as in DUTY. It will be dutiful when people feel right. Okay. Worry about your own side first. Make it your duty to make sure that your partner feels safe around you. That goes for both sides. If you're complaining, you have much more power than you realize. Engage it. And if the person doesn't feel right anymore, one of the first things they throw right out the window is their sense of morals. It's not an intentional thing that they do. And if you call it they do intentionally, it's yours. It's up to you. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications. We're going to move on to another story real quick. I'll be right back.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I saw your hugs, your touching and kissing me up on the floor.